We are here at Young Nails booth with Habib.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So if you're not watching his YouTube channel yet, you definitely should do this. So Habib, you do the YouTube channel,
Yes.
have a company,
Yep.
products. How do you manage all that?
Yeah, that's a great question. And the simple answer is 15 hours a day. It's an incredible amount of work. Funny enough, you and I were just having this conversation right off camera. We were talking about how much work it is to have a consistent YouTube channel, to put out a ton of content every single day on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, all these channels. It's so much work. And then on top of that, I've got to run the company as well. So I have to communicate with all the different departments, legal, marketing, sales, operations. I'm totally engulfed in the business, and for me, there's no other way. There's no shortcut, right? And I think would you agree with me on that?
Yeah, for sure. It's just, you have to hustle.
I love this. See, that's one of my favorite words ever is hustle. And today, if you're a nail technician, if you're a salon owner, whatever it is in the business, you have to incorporate some type of social media marketing in your business, and you got to run your business too. The thing about social media marketing is that it is incredibly time consuming. It's very time consuming. But for me, there's no other choice. You have to do it, right? I don't even like to, honestly, I don't like to even call it social media marketing. It should just be called, it's just today's marketing. Today's marketing is you've got to get on social media. Instagram, YouTube are my preferences. Facebook also extremely relevant. Snapchat is great. You should even take a look at it maybe it's a younger demographic, but in my eyes it's still very relevant. But hustle. It's all about hustle. My day starts at 7 a.m. and honestly it doesn't finish until maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning every single night. And that's why it's also important to love what you do, right? Because if you love what you do, then the possibility of sustaining that much volume of work is very high. There's no way I could do that if I didn't truly love my company and the industry. There's zero, I have no chance. Forget it, it's over, right? That's too much work. But with that love of the industry and of what I want to do, I can manage it. It's good.
Okay, so recently I have many questions from nail technicians. So they start the Instagram, let's say, and they don't have much following, and then they get this one negative comment and they completely distract, and they're like, no, I don't want to do this. So do you have any advice for beginners?
Yeah, is such a great point. And on that topic, that's the number one thing that we hear from nail technicians is I don't want to post because people are going to say bad things, or they'll actually remove the negative comments because they don't want to hear it. And we tell them, who cares what some random individual in the world says about your work? You absolutely have to post your work daily. You got to post it daily. You're going to get negative comments. There's no way around that. So that's a reality of social media, is the negative comments are going to come. It's just part of the game, right? And so you got to get adjusted with that reality. It's part of the social media game. I've had, oh my God, I go onto YouTube and go read the comments. There are some ones about me that are so nasty and so gnarly. Does it hurt? If I'm being honest, sure, for about 2 seconds, I'm like, ugh, I don't like that comment. But very quickly, I refocus and I'm trying to build my business. You're trying to build your business as a nail technician or a salon. You cannot get caught up in those negative comments. You got to move on. So do not get wrapped up with it. Just let them come. You got to move on. And it's a reality of it. So you got to get over it.
And regarding not social media, but in general, also nail technicians afraid of competitions. They say like there's so many nail techs out there, I'm not gonna, succeed. So what do you think about that?
Yeah. So I would challenge you to find a business that does not have a lot of competition. So you don't like the competition in the nail industry? Okay, go work for a company and try to work your way up in that company. Guess what? There's competition. There's other people fighting for that spot too. Go start another business. Try that and see if you're the only one that's gonna be there running that business. The reality of the situation is any business that you get into, there's competition. Us as a nail manufacturer, we have competition that is so fierce and we have to deal with it every single day. As a salon, yeah, there's gonna be competition everywhere. You know what? It's very possible that maybe you're not cut out for it. In order to succeed in this business, you gotta deal with the competition in any business. Yes, it's fierce, you gotta deal with it, you gotta stomach it, and you gotta figure out a way. This is where creativity comes into play. Like, this is why I love competition, because when competition comes your way and you got to deal with it, you have to then force creativity. How can I be more creative in my business, in my marketing, in my communications, in my skill set, in my nails? How can I improve to make my business better? Competition is good. It's not bad. It pushes you to the limit, which is why it is so absolutely necessary.
Yeah, so embrace competition.
I love that. Embrace competition, 100%.
Okay, so and what are your plans for the future? I mean, what are you going to conquer the world? Grow?
That's, God, it is, we do have plans to obviously to continue to grow the brand. Really for us, it's, we want to put, I know this sounds insane, but we want to put more content out into the market. So, and we're going to differentiate that content. So we have our core content right now, but over the next 3 years, you're going to see more content. I was actually talking to you off camera as well. Like, there's some plans to do different types of content and to the nail industry. We love the nail industry. We want to continue to help it grow and flourish. And for us to be sort of a channel into just more content to help develop the industry, that's our goal. So the plans over the next 3 years, more content.
Awesome plans. Thank you very much. And follow Young Nails to get inspired.